Yesterday, we identified the Iron Triangle, which is an alliance between a government agency, a legislative committee, and a special interest group that can block progress. So, how do we, as the public, fight back? How can we ensure that this Iron Triangle is broken? Hi, my name is Olufolake, and this is day 13 of 30 Days of Policy, where I help you make sense of policy. Let's get cracking. If you think that the triangle is easy to break, they might have to rethink it because it is strong because it's a closed system, which means that everybody that is inside wins. Okay, the interest group will get their contracts, the lawmakers will get campaign support, and the agencies will get their budgets, which means that they literally protect each other. It is also very secretive, okay, and it is complicated. They will use language that will lock you out so that you will not be able to follow along. But guess what? Even that iron can rust, and we're going to be talking about that. Stay with me. One thing that Iron Triangle hates is more than anything else is sunlight, because they thrive in darkness. So the primary way to break them is to what? To expose them. And how can you do this? One, through investigative journalism. You know, there are some journalists or some media houses that investigate bad policies, or let's say a bad contract, and then they expose the links between the players, right? And that sometimes creates a public scandal. We also have civil society CSOs, as I mentioned in one of my videos. These ones, you can think of them as the key triangle busters. Organizations like Budget, Enough is Enough Nigeria. They act as watchdog, and they create an oversight. They do an oversight on these projects to expose them. And then the third group is the public, which is you. You and I, we can create massive public pressure. And again, this is why it is important that we stay informed and involved, okay? So that when we give pressure, reform-minded politicians, maybe a new minister or a new president or a new governor, you know, when they have the political power, they can be able to break that old relationship and cancel the bad deals. But again, it's easier said than done. So I think we just need to keep doing our part. The Iron Triangle is strong, but it's not unbeatable. It relies on you watching, creating that pressure, paying attention, and demanding accountability so that the triangle starts to rust. So thanks for watching. See you on the 14th. Bye.